So I've always been criticized to be one of the biggest Apple lovers. I probably do, but now I need to leave the road so that cow will not hit me. So that was close. The truth is, Apple actually has one of the best ecosystems out there. But even Apple makes mistakes. And in this video, I'm going to point out 5 things that Apple didn't do right bringing into our phones. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The more and more default apps. Over the years, from iOS 16, 17, and now 18, Apple has introduced a new app or more than one new app, which should be a good thing, but it's actually not, because they're actually just filling our spaces with more bloated apps that we are actually never going to try to use. The freeform came with iOS 16, iOS 17 had the journal, and iOS 18 has the image playground. Out of those 3, the only good one is the image playground, because they're going to be able to generate images. At least that makes more sense than the other 2 apps. Maybe somebody is going to be able to use it, but most people don't find it useful. So let's move on to the next. Okay, so I don't know if you see what I'm trying to do, but this next one is only on this list because I just don't like it. That is the icon revamp. The icon revamp is basically that feature that allows Apple users to be able to suggest or to be able to pick where their icons will be. Maybe I'm going to leave a space between my icons, and it is something that has always been allowed on the Android phone, which for some reason Apple decided not to bring to iPhone until the iOS 18. So this is not useful and this is not useless, but I actually don't like it because they came to me. Okay, so for this one, I think I need to get very close to the camera, and that is the photo app. The photo app has been redesigned by Apple, which should make sense not until we actually go to see what photo apps look like. It's basically changed to one kind of page where you basically scroll all the way down to find everything about it. Now, it should have been good unless people haven't actually gotten used to being able to go to other places in their photo app to access some specific. Now, people will still get used to this eventually, but Apple shouldn't have done this because it looks so clumsy and not what you are looking for actually. Okay, so the next one should have been higher up the list, but if there's something I hate more than battery optimization problems, it's the first one. So basically, Apple has problem with the battery optimization, which they also have done this year, and I'm not really surprised. So please, Apple, if you are going to screw us with your new phones, please don't screw us with your iOS update. What I'm trying to say is give us better chance at using your phone when we don't have the money to upgrade to a newer phone. The problems you face with the optimization is basically your phone freezing every 2 seconds or your phone just heating up abnormally. So Apple, do well with your product, please. Okay, so I'm shooting this by myself and I don't really know if I'm in the camera frame right now because I'm so far from the camera. Anyways, here's the first one. The first on the list is actually Apple's eye track. I very much remember glazing them when they actually announced they are going to release the eye tracking feature, because it's a very useful feature for the disabled. That was until I actually tried the feature. The eye tracking feature doesn't work, and when I say it doesn't work, it actually tries coming on, but it's just haphazard in such a way that it actually doesn't obey your command somehow, some way. So I think this thing is a good feature, but Apple should have just relaxed and made it better before releasing it to the general public. So there you have it, the worst features on iPhone.